Hey everyone, this is Carla R. Jenkins, and welcome to the Friday Weekly Wrap Up here on LinkedIn Live. So, first and foremost, whether you're watching live or on the replay, thank you for taking out time to watch my Friday Weekly Wrap Up. And this Friday, this whole week preceding Memorial Day has been busy. So, as you can see, I'm covering three things today. I'm covering the beta, Microsoft certifications, the one big reason why you should sit for the current AI 900, which is the Azure AI Fundamentals, and then also the Expand Your Personal Brand 10th anniversary of my book release. Without further ado, let's get into it. This week, I've been preparing for two Microsoft security betas. The first one is SC 730, which is the cybersecurity business professional. And the second one is the SC 500, which is the Microsoft Cloud and AI Security Engineer Associate. So, first, the SC 730 is a new exam, and it in a way mirrors AI 730, which is the AI business professional that was in beta earlier this January 2026, and then it came out. I always want to see both sides of Microsoft security. Therefore, I have SC100, which is cybersecurity architect expert, and that's the final, the highest level Microsoft security certification. The new one is the business or the non-tech. Therefore, when you reach out to non-technical stakeholders or business management that aren't, doing governance, risk, and compliance, GRC, or they're not building the solutions and applying the sensitivity labels or monitoring the threat map through Microsoft Sentinel, or doing purview and governance and audit. I want to be able to communicate with them and see it on their side and dealing with non-technical stakeholders and managing their expectations. I also have a background and hold project management professional PMP since 2013. Therefore, I understand the importance of managing stakeholder expectations, and SC 730 will help me better understand that because I'm coming from a very technical background, and the SC 730 will help me with that. I am currently using SC 900, which is Microsoft Security Fundamentals, which I already have a pre-existing learning path because they haven't had one out because it's a beta, so one isn't out yet. But that's important for me to make sure that I have a great grasp and understanding of non-technical stakeholders and their cybersecurity concerns, and how to make them more aware and less susceptible to what's out there. The second exam that I will be sitting for is SC 500, which is replacing AZ 500, the current Azure Security Engineer Associate. I decided to take that because I wanted to challenge myself and it had AI. I have a lot of background knowledge of AI, my math background, calculus 1 through 3, linear algebra, where you get the matrices for like classification models. So I have the math background for that even before learning about cloud. Moreover, with that, since it's replacing it, it would be another of the three prerequisites for SC100. The three current ones are AZ 500, SC 200, which is Security Operations Analyst, and then SC 300, which is Identity and Access Management Administrator Associate. Being beta and being first means you either know it or you don't, and that's another reason why I gravitate towards beta. That's just because they give you the 80% code, but it really tests if you know your stuff. And that's a challenge I always like, because being an early adopter is great, but it also solidifies your knowledge, and that's another competitive advantage. But returning back to SC 500. One of the reasons why I was happy to get the 80% off beta, because initially last week, Friday, on the 15th, they initially came out with the beta code, but for the first 2 to 3 hours, it was wrong and giving errors. And then they corrected it, and I was able to go and get it. So just to be able to having to deal with an error, being one of the first 300, and having the Microsoft security background and hands-on knowledge, I really am looking forward to SC 500 and making sure that that's another prerequisite certification that I get, and just combining both AI security as well as cloud security. So I'll keep everybody posted on what I'm currently doing regarding SC300 and the SC500. Now I'm transitioning to number 2, which was the one big reason why you should take the AI 900 before its retirement in June 30th, 2026. I know that I did a video about why you should take, the AI 901 if you currently have it. Well, let's look at the flip side. What if you don't know which one you want to take? If you are non-technical and don't know how to read any code, let alone Python code, then sit for the AI 900, the current Azure AI fundamentals, because I sat for the AI 901. And if you don't know how to read Python and you don't know how to do programming or be a developer, then you really, really will have a hard time of acing the AI 901, which is the new fundamentals, which will replace the 900 come June 30th, 2026. I want you to be successful, and that's why I'm doing this video, because it's not, the audience has shifted. So they are not just saying, okay, describe this. This is not vocabulary. This is not multiple choice. You are actively doing programming. You're like a junior developer, not a business person. So I mentioned earlier about SC300, AI 730, SC 730. Those are non-technical certifications for the most part. The audience has shifted from non-tech beginning, just learning the products and services, to being able to use software development kits. It's not all pointing to the Azure portal or the machine learning designer. It's none of that. It's more involved. It's more technical. Therefore, if you are still debating and you don't know how to read code and you're not technical, I would strongly recommend that you sit and you pass the AI 900 before June 30th, 2026. Now, finally, we're up to my Expand Your Personal Brand 10th book anniversary. I did put a video that I uploaded on LinkedIn about the top 5 things I learned in over a decade of publishing my first book. I would like to thank each and every single one of you for taking the time out to watch the video and to congratulate me on that. Being a published author with an Amazon best-selling book, it got me to this point. It got me to do more live stream, focus on stronger content in the areas of IT, cloud, and project management, articulate value and what I bring in value. And just where I'm standing right now, just being able to translate and get the value across in those 3 main areas, to land contracts, to land jobs, to land more opportunities, to be in front of you. That's all the basis of publishing Expand Your Personal Brand 10 years ago this week, May 17th, 2016. So now it's 10 years later. I'm very happy of all the personal and professional development and progress that I've made since publishing that. Also, LinkedIn family, be on the lookout for more books and more articles and content coming out, because since then, I have so much to say, and it's just very important that I get it out to you and to deliver even more value in the next 10 years beyond that. So, once again, thank you for watching. As always, you can get my Amazon best-selling Expand Your Personal Brand on Amazon. The workbook is also on Amazon too. If you want to work with me, get in touch with me, Carla R. Jenkins, my universal social media handle, and I'll see everybody in the next live stream video. Have a wonderful day.